All right? All right. This next person, you might be like, hey, is that the Monopoly man who finally hit the gym? Well, no, it's not. It's the Darren.
That was a good one. I thought he was going to say Monopoly man that is a Bitcoin scammer. I have a sweat towel because I sweat like a gypsy with a mortgage, so just never mind. I gotta wipe myself off. I'm 42 at the end of this month. It's a pretty big accomplishment for a year. Thank you. So I know who's over 40 now. So I entered into my old man phase of life. All right, and you gotta hear me out. To a 61-year-old, I'm young. To a 21-year-old, I'm old. All right, so I have two choices. Join a CrossFit gym or embrace becoming a young old man. And well, I'm not good at giving blowjobs, so I embrace becoming a young old man. Now, there are some telltale signs if you embrace it, right? Because I'm not gonna be one of these guys that's like, 50's the new 30. Oh, I don't feel my age. Shut up, Phil. You look your age. You don't stop, right? So I've embraced it, and there's little signs if you embrace it that you'll notice. And one of them is you add unnecessary S's to the end of words. For example, where are you going shopping today? Going to Costco's. Gonna get some Kirklands at the Costco's. No. What? It's happened to me a couple years ago. I'm at Canadian Tire. Yeah, I'm going to pay. You know, right? The Costco's. You know exactly, right? I actually checked because I thought Kirkland might have an S on it. It doesn't. Does if you're over 40. And so I'm at Canadian Tire about to pay, and the young lady cashier says, "How would you like to pay, sir?" Now, sir has nothing to do with this. And I answered back, honestly, and like almost vitriolic. I said, "The debit." What? So I kind of took a step back. I was like, I was embracing the moment. I was having a moment for myself. She goes, "What's wrong?" I go, "Oh, nothing." I said, "The debit." She said, "Oh, lots of old people say the debit." I just felt like a big hug, you know? And, there's this older couple, right? In line behind me. Probably in their early 60s, late 50s. They looked really cool. And they're both kind of looking at me like cross-armed, just shaking their head with a smile like, "Yeah. Yeah, we got a hot tub and snacks. Welcome to the club." But there are just interesting things that you kind of notice when you embrace it. Like, I played 22 years of rugby. I worked 2 decades of concrete. I used to balance at some of the gnarliest bars in Red Deer. I made Canada Bobsled Team 4 in 2005. Like, my body has been through it. But you can always explain what's going on. Like, tore my rotator cuff, ruptured my Achilles, broke my sternum. After 40, you have nothing to say except for, "What's wrong? Shoulders acting up." Just acting up. Like nothing, you don't get injured, it doesn't hurt anymore. Like, for example, before 40, I knew I had like a sciatic nerve. Like, I knew it was there. After 40, what's wrong? Oh, sciatic's acting up. I didn't really know I had one of those, to be honest. Right? And it's a natural thing. You start complaining about young kids' music and their clothes. I did this the other day. I'm like, I don't understand these jeans. These kids are why do socks with sandals at the end? And I stopped. Right? But this is why I want to break the mold as a young old man. The other thing, now, and things grind your gears now. They never used to. Like parking on your street. Right? I'm in my 30s. Park in my yard. I don't give a shit. When I'm 20, park in my house and go on vacation. I don't care. After 40, you just know everybody's car and where they park on your street. I mean, like, I live in an estate, so it's a little different. Mobile home. Mobile home. It's an estate, but I'm the gatekeeper in my neighborhood, and we like our neighbors. So it's like, whose car is that? It's Gladys's nephew. He's visiting for a couple of weeks from Vancouver. You absorb this knowledge through your skin. I didn't study that, right? And it's like, don't you dare park on my street. and then go visit someone on another street. Oh, no, my street isn't your side piece. This isn't your mistress, that's my main street. I don't think so. But the big one is the weather. Under 40, I knew about the weather. Over 40, I care about the weather. Right? And I figured out old men don't sit around talking about the weather. We sit around discussing if we need or don't need the current weather. Right? We don't need that snow. Well, and the heavyweight strap at the top of the mountain is rain. Right? And especially in this region, it's if we need the rain. You know exactly what. So, because I'm a young old man, I go to bingo sometimes in my local community. I went up from Salmon Arm, we're actually from Canoe. Thank you. So, tip of the iceberg heavyweight strap is if we need the rain or not, especially in the Okanagan. So I go to bingo, it's like 45 little old ladies, which by the way is just cute as hell, and like 9 old men scattered throughout the room. So I go in there, and we needed rain actually. It was like we hadn't gotten it's been hot for like all of June, it's middle of July. But you see, an old man can't just say we need the rain. There has to be a prompt. So sure enough, middle of game 3, starts raining. Not drizzling, not a thunderstorm. Now I needed a prompt. Well, so the little old lady from bingo goes, look at that! It's raining out. It's really raining. So that's the old man's cue. Now I waited what felt like eternity, okay? Finally, shoulders back, mustered all the old man courage I could. At 40, mind you, I go loudly, that's good, it's raining. We needed that rain. We really did. Like little echoes throughout the hall I could hear. He's right, you know, we did need the rain. He's not wrong. Felt so good. Felt so good. I got the strap at 40. It's insane. But I'm gonna leave you guys, because that's my time. I'm gonna leave you with this. And just always remember, nice guys don't finish last. They finish themselves. All right.